Welcome to the road to going pro with Rob Dyer. Alright, so last week got back. We did a video on Lake Guntersville. This week I decided to do a little something different. Later this week I'll get into what I believe I did wrong. But this week we're going to do a review on the Accurist. But because it's a nice day out, figured I'd do it inside my actual boat. Sitting behind the console here, normally I'm on that side of it, but figured instead of you guys looking at the garage or the inside of my house, do it outside, enjoy some fresh air. Before we do that, the housekeeping portion, I want to thank Quantum Fishing. Part of the Quantum Fishing team, I got access to rods and reels, the same rods and reels you have access to. So go to quantumfishing.com, check them out. I think you'll be impressed. Secondly, my pro staff, Angler Tungsten, for allowing me to be part of their pro staff. I use their tungsten weights exclusively on my Carolina rigs, my drop shots, and so forth. I want to thank Mission 22 for allowing me to use their logo. Take the time, go to the website, check them out. They're all about veterans, family, and community. As you seen last week, I've got them on my jerseys as well as Quantum Fishing. So take the time, go to their websites, check them out, and do what you can. So today we're going to go over the Quantum Fishing rod and reel. As you see, I got this wonderful 7-foot rod. Really bright lime green, which I love. Able to go from a 1/4 ounce to an actual ounce on the lower weight, so 1/4 to 1 ounce. It is right now I got a jerkbait hooked up to it, which is kind of cool. This is the Stunner that we did a preview on a couple weeks ago on how to change the hooks and so forth. I did have one issue, but the issue was not with the rod or the reel. It was actually with the company that I went to purchase the line from. I went ahead and had them spool it up, but it was all twisted and knotted up. And I had to go back to the hotel the first night. I threw it one time and went 10 foot. Knocked up on me, and I wasn't able to get it all knotted, so I had to cut all that line off. Luckily I had some 12-pound fluorocarbon. I went ahead and re-spooled it up, and the next day it was awesome. I just used it all day, just constantly changing lures that I needed to change and so forth. Alright, why are you spinning around? But yeah, it's 7-foot medium heavy, fast, 10 to 20 pound line. I can't say it enough. Once you get it dialed in on the reel, it's like it's not even on here. You just reeling it in. There's no actual resistance in it. It actually reeled better, I feel, than my Abu Garcia Silver Max, as well as a couple other reels I have. It just seemed it was a lot smoother. One of the things I am going to do to this is I want to look at my braking system. I'm going to clean it a little bit, go through it and make sure everything's good, but it was really smooth. I didn't catch anything though. That is yet to be done with this. I might take it out to a lake here, test it, use this jerk bait, see if I can't get a bite. All in all though, the backbone of this thing is really awesome. I didn't have any issues with it at all. I was very impressed. I didn't get fatigued holding this reel casting it out, reeling it in, casting it out. I didn't get fatigued like that. It's just so lightweight, and just that fluorocarbon, or I'm sorry, fluorescent green against that white backing, it just looks good. It's an all-purpose. I can't say enough. Once you get it dialed in, just casting it and reeling it and so forth, like I said, it's really smooth, and it is now one of my favorite reels and rods to grab to use. So it definitely will be making appearances at every tournament I go to. I do plan on buying a couple more. Not the fluorescent green. I'll probably go one black and one white, you know. And we'll get the cranking one for deep diving crankbaits. That's the other thing on this, is when I was using it, that tip is so light that if I do get a bite, man, it's good. You're gonna know it. I mean, I felt everything I was hitting down there. Lake Guntersville was only 5 feet deep in the areas I was fishing, and you're ripping that grass all day. So really impressed with it. Really like this reel. Just it's hard to explain. It's like you're not even holding anything. It's so light. I can't get over it. And even when it's in the grass and stuff like that, I mean, it's crazy. The action as far as the drag, I mean, that's huge. I mean, just look at that. It is twisted over and just releases a little bit. I got it set up to where I can just cast it, reel it back in with no issues. And I really like that. One of the things that does worry me, like I said, is the tip, but that's because it's so tall. Me hitting it on stuff. I'm not worried about catching a fish. Other than that, I can't say enough about this reel and this rod. My recommendation is, if you got the money, man, they're really not that expensive. Just go out and buy one. Give it a shot. quantumfishing.com. Check them out. You can go to basically any sporting goods store, almost. They're being carried by Cabela's, Bass Pro. You can get them there, anywhere. It's a sporting goods store, you can get them. And I think you'll really like it too. I mean, just it's like picking up a Lew's reel or a Abu Garcia, whoever's, but at a lower price with great reaction. Obviously they got other ones, but I'm able to protect them with my rod glove. But that's about it, man. I can't get over it. The handles didn't hurt me at all. You know, I didn't feel like I was falling off of them, and it was raining off and on, non-stop for 2 days that I was out there. So the second day is when I really used it, because the first day, like I said, the first cast went 10 foot. Bird's nest so bad that when I came home, I called the company that spooled it, and I purchased it, and they just gave me a new spool, no questions asked. So I'm gonna leave the fluorocarbons on it. I'm gonna go through it real good, make sure there's no knots. Because, you know, I had bird's nest where I didn't get it adjusted right a couple times after I did that. So is it easy to bird's nest? Yes, just like any other bait caster, but you just got to give it a shot. But that's it on it, man. I really like this, and it's definitely one of my go-tos now. With that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for subscribing. if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, I'll get back to you. And once I hit 100 subscribers, I'll be giving this away. This is made by a friend of mine that I work with. It's the American flag with an import, and it says "We the People." 100 subscribers, I will be giving this away. If you have any questions, or he's got a shop now, but I will put an email down there, and then you can look and talk to him if you want to purchase one too. Lastly, 200 subscribers, I'm going to give a rod and reel away. So be sure to pass this on to friends, and let's get these subscriptions up and start doing these giveaways, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. So with that being said, you all have a good week. Keep up the hard work. Teach somebody how to fish. Be safe. All right. Peace.